I was given the opportunity through the New York Teaching Fellows Program like 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago,
Awesome.
to get a special education degree. I went to City College.
All right.
Yeah, I went to City College. So
SUNY,
after
CUNY,
so after SUNY, I got my master's in film, and then I was forced to go back to school. I got my master's in education from City College begrudgingly. I had to do it in order to do this job.
Yeah.
And it was a great opportunity because it essentially plucks people from outside of the DOE, outside of the New York City public school system, non-educators, and it puts them through an expedited program, transitional program, where you are licensed immediately, licensed within a couple of weeks of training, and then you're teaching in the classroom full time. So I ended up in the South Bronx, not too far from here on Forest Ave, at a
Nice.
really wonderful principal still there. Shout out to Amy Andino. Gave me an opportunity at the Academy for Public Relations. And I was in there with what they called back then a self-contained special education class of sixth graders, eighth graders. And I would bring in my gear. Right? I'm kind of telling the story of how we got to motion picture tech, and, because I was still filming like after school or filming like on the weekends, right? So I would bring my gear with me sometimes and, not really knowing the art and craft of teaching, of like pedagogy, right?
Yeah.
Learning that, I would lean on like my passions and strengths as an artist, as a filmmaker. So I bring out the cameras and start working with kids, and as a means just to kind of engage them or to build connections or to somehow build the bridge between the content that I had to teach them and, storytelling and filmmaking, right? And many responded well to it, so much so that the principal of the school then asked me the following year. I survived that first year, which was insane. And thank goodness that she gave me this opportunity, because I probably wouldn't have lasted teaching math, science, ELA to these students. It was just like I was way in over my head. And there's a lot of attrition and burnout for new teachers, especially in urban settings. She gave me the opportunity to say, hey, can you build out a film program to some of the general ed students?
I love it.
Right? And I said, yeah, I would love to do that. And that kind of kept me excited about teaching. I came back a second year, and I just kind of leaned into it. And we did this huge film festival. We got some exposure from some local news networks that saw that we were making films around Hispanic Heritage Month. And that just gave me a level of pride and excitement for what I was doing as a teacher, as I was still trying to figure out my way and not letting go of my aspirations as a filmmaker.